we got that rear end done. Next thing you need to do, if you change your rear end gear set, you gotta get your PCM tuned. So what you're gonna want to do to take this thing out, first step, disconnect your negative battery cable, and then we're going to take this off right here. And the best way to do it is to take the bracket off first. There's a 10mm. And you can pull this bracket up a little bit, kind of position it in an angle here, more straight on, I should say, like this right there. And now these are 7mm. This goes up and out of the way. Move these out of the way like that. This comes out kind of funky. Sideways is how I did it. Like that. There you go. And this just pops right out. When you send it in, you don't want to send in this bracket. Just pop it out, these two tabs. And this comes out, you can send it on in. So when you go to send in your PCM, you want to make sure you list what you want and all your mods and all that stuff. The reason that we really need to do it on this vehicle is because we changed our rear end gear set to 411, and this is a 323. So the odometer was reading like 20 miles an hour faster than I'm actually going. It adds on extra miles. You don't want that. While you're in here, it's a good opportunity to clean all that stuff out in there. It's had some leaves and pine needles that over time have collected down there. Well, now that we got the PCM back, we're gonna reinstall it, and that's basically the same thing as before, just reverse all the steps. So make sure you get these on there. Oh, rubber guys, put those on first. Next step here is to get these back on here. You want to remember these. It keeps it sealed. Take special note of this tab right here and this groove that it fits into, this pocket. You want to make sure that you get it in there. I'm just going to show you here real quick without the PCM. So you can tell it's in there because you can't push down on this any further, right? If it was outside of it like this, you can just keep pushing her down. So make sure it's in that groove when you get the PCM back in there. Alright, now that you get your PCM back, fit it up in here, like that, and then kind of sideways, like this. Really tight fit. Everything in this car is pretty much a tight fit. There you go. So see, I'm in the groove can feel it. So you can't push down on it anymore. And now, before you put those bolts in, you want to get these on. And I've found it easier to do the top one, or the blue one first. I'll actually pull the PCM out a little bit. Stand up in there. I'm pulling up on this cowl piece as well. Do not over torque those. They're very important. Do not over torque. Torque specs is 8 plus or minus 2 newton meters or 5.8 plus or minus 1.4. I wouldn't suggest getting on a torque wrench, but just be aware that that is a very low number. It does not need to be tight. It needs to be tight enough, but not too tight. You can kind of judge that by how much force you use to loosen it. Now we're going to make sure we're in our groove. Pulling it out a little bit. Get the bracket to go down along the back side of the fender. There. Yep, there it is. It's in the groove. Okay. 10mm bolts. And it's done. It's in there. It's good. Just need to tighten up your battery. Reconnect your battery and tighten it. And that back up. Like that. There we go. What else I did while I was under there, I didn't show that on video, but I vacuumed that all out. I had some leaves and pine needles that kind of congregated back there over the years. So it's a good opportunity to clean that out while you have everything out of there. Alright, let's start her up. Let's see what she does. Oh, it's dirty. She's dirty. Wash her. Okay, first start. Let's start with the new PCM here. Takes about 100 miles for the whole system to relearn itself. And I wasn't able to get the TCF and ABS lights off according to this tuner that I had done. I don't know if I want to say which one I sent this out to. But I asked, this is what I asked for. I asked for 411 gearing and remove ABS and TCS, remove skip shift eliminator, and if he did some performance stuff on there, I'm not really sure. I kind of asked for that, but the car is pretty much stock. It just has, I don't know if a muffler delete is an upgrade. It was like that when I bought it. But it has a lid, smooth lid. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, this car is stock. It's completely stock. It's just got a bigger rear end and brakes. That's new. Now the emergency brake isn't coming off. I do have to readjust my parking brake. Though